viewers, I'm Richard, and welcome to another episode of ReelHypeTV, the channel that's dedicated to bringing you the latest news and movie reviews that matter to me. Let's take a look at the box office stats for the weekend of June 25th. Coming in at number 5 in its third weekend at the box office is The A-Team, making $6.2 million, bringing its total domestic gross to $63 million. At number 4 is The Karate Kid, making $15.5 million in its third weekend, bringing its total domestic gross to $135.7 million. Crash landing into the third place is action comedy Night and Day, starring Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz, grossing $20.1 million in its opening weekend. Grabbing the number 2 position in its opening weekend is the Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Kevin James, and David Spade comedy Grown Ups, making $40.5 million. And still ruling over the number 1 position in its second weekend at the box office is the Disney and Pixar animated film Toy Story 3, grossing $59.3 million, bringing its total domestic gross to $226.8 million. Fun, crazy, outrageous, and completely entertaining. This is my review of Night and Day. So the basic plotline here is that Tom Cruise is some kind of secret agent, and the agency he's working for thinks that he's gone rogue from them and has stolen the object that he was supposed to be protecting. Complicating matters is Cameron Diaz's character, who's swept into the middle of this chase movie, kind of against her will. I thought this was a pretty basic yet well-executed action comedy film. It had some really great laughs, it had some really great action sequences, pretty much everything you'd expect for this type of film to have. The extra little bonus that this movie has going for it is Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz's on-screen chemistry. These actors work really great together and they have some really great comedic scenes. Despite all of Tom Cruise's past issues with the media, I still really think he's a great actor, and I really like the roles that he does where he's kind of crazy and kind of edgy and you don't really know what to expect from him, such as movies like Jerry Maguire or Risky Business or Tropic Thunder, and especially in this movie he's exactly the same. He's really crazy and you don't really know what to expect, what he's going to do next, and I really like that performance by him. This is the first movie that I've seen Cameron Diaz in that I didn't actually hate her, which speaks a lot to her performance in the film. She was really funny, she was really natural, and she really fit the bill of the character, which I was really impressed by. The movie has some really great visuals, it's got some great special effects and a lot of really neat camera angles, which really showcases the director James Mangold's style. He's the one that directed Pink Panther 2, so I didn't really know what to expect from him, but he did a really good job with this movie and I was really impressed by his directorial style. The plot does have some holes in it, and it jumps from unlikely to extremely outrageous on more than one occasion. There's some stunts that really stand to test the laws of physics. But ultimately, in a movie like this, you're here to be entertained, and that's exactly what this movie does. I like the action, I like the comedy, I like the directorial style, and I really like the actors and the characters they portrayed. It's a really lighthearted and fun-loving movie, and it's definitely something you want to just go check out with your buddies to have a good time, have a few laughs, and to see a lot of great stunts and action. So I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 5 reels. Movies to look forward to this Canada Day weekend are the third installment to the Twilight series, Eclipse, which stars Robert Pattinson, Kristen Stewart, and Taylor Lautner. An interesting fact for this movie is that it's being directed by David Slade, who also directed the 2008 vampire movie 30 Days of Night, which I really liked, so it'll be interesting to see whether he brings the same kind of intensity and violence to this franchise as well. Also opening this weekend is M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender, which is the film I'll be reviewing next week, so make sure to tune into that episode. I'm not really familiar with the original TV series, but I'm a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan, so I'm really excited to see this movie, and it looks like it's going to be really great.
Trailer of the Week.
The trailer of the week this week is for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1 and 2. As all you Harry Potter fans know out there, the Deathly Hallows is being shown in 2 parts, Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 is being shown this November, and Part 2 will be followed next year, July. What's interesting about this trailer is that they're showing clips from both Parts 1 and 2. As we've seen in the other films, they've been progressively kind of getting darker, and this one looks like it's carrying on with the same kind of tradition. But it still looks like it's going to have the same great action, same great special effects, same great music. So go check out the video, it's right up here, and tell me what you think about it. Don't forget to subscribe to ReelHypeTV, and also make comments in the comment section below about the movies that I've talked about and what you think about them.